Hey guys, welcome back to my video. I haven't made a video in a long time, and it's fun to be kind of restarting in this space with this wonderful Scrawlrbox that I got. This is my first time getting a Scrawlrbox, and I was so inspired by what came in this package. I'm a big fan of Alicia Yetzer, and kind of inspired by her typical painting style as well as the paints that came in the box. Today I wanted to paint something that felt very emotional, or at least very representative of the emotions that I was feeling while I was painting this. I wanted to try and keep it pretty loose. I wanted to step a little bit outside of my main comfort zone and not worry too much about the way that the paints were moving on the paper. I don't normally paint this wet on wet, and normally I would just think a little bit more, not necessarily better, maybe in a way that is too restrictive for me, but normally I'm just very when I put a piece of paint down with watercolor, sometimes it spreads, and sometimes that process can make me a little bit nervous, but today I really just wanted to embrace that movement and see where it would take me. I was in a little bit of a weird headspace on this day, and the feeling that I was trying to capture in this painting was almost the feeling of waking up from a dream and trying to describe that feeling to someone else. But the more you talk about it, the more the details become unclear or uncertain to you, or you start to forget what you were saying, and you start to forget important details of the dream. So almost this foggy haziness where you just lose aspects of the picture. I was also thinking about how that feeling can sometimes exist for real life dreams as well. Talking about something that is maybe really important to you, maybe like a dream or a goal you're aspiring to, but kind of the feeling of losing sight of it. The more you try and visualize it, the foggier it seems to become. I like using the concept of dreaming in my paintings a lot, just because I think it's something that is so mysterious. Or at least most of my dreams always have this feeling of mystery that I associate with them, where it's whether it was a good dream or a bad dream, it's such a vivid experience that just exists in this one moment with you, and then it passes by, and it's gone forever in a sense. So often when I'm painting with the feeling of dreams, I tend to go very pastel, dreamlike colors, but in the image itself, there's just something that feels a little bit off about it, a little bit darker or deeper. And I hope that I captured that in this painting. Overall, I was really happy with how it came out, so I'd be really interested in what you guys think about it once it's done too. I really enjoyed using these paints. I really enjoyed the paper that it came on too. I was really impressed just by how not precise, but how the Scrawlrbox really gave me everything that I needed to have a really good experience. I thought that the paints themselves on those papers were so messy, but I came up with the system that you see here where I kind of just took the few colors that I was using and folded them onto each other so that I didn't have to touch them anymore, and that worked really well to kind of keep it more tidy. I think that they are formatted, as just a lot of pigment on these sheets of paper to make it more travel friendly. While I did enjoy using these paints, and I will definitely be grabbing them again, especially with the color selection that I have, I would not travel with these just because they are pretty messy, and if you're trying to do plein air painting, these are sheets of paper, they might just blow away in the wind, and it just, I don't necessarily feel like that's the place for them. As I wrap up with this painting, there were just many moments throughout the experience where I made a choice that I was not too happy with, and sometimes it was easy enough to just wet a clean brush and lift the paint off of the paper, which I think created a nice effect. But I also think some of the uncertain strokes, not really being sure what color I wanted the hair to be, I think that some of those things just added to the experience. Off camera, I did go ahead and make a few more changes, so you'll notice that the final product itself looks a little bit different. But I had such a wonderful time with this, and I'm so glad to have been able to share it with you all as well. So thanks for watching with me.